Hello, everyone! I had a stroke.
What was that?
Hello, everyone.
I didn't mean for it to come out like that.
This is me, Globku.
Just had a stroke, I don't know.
What the hell is that?
My name's Globku. I'm with the other guy, aka EienRinnegan. Today, we're doing our tier list for Dragon Ball FighterZ, which has been a big request from you guys. I wasn't thinking of doing this, because I'm not a pro. All the pros are doing it, and I think they know better, but you guys really want my take on this, so I brought the closest person I know to a pro with me.
Yeah.
We're gonna build this together. I think it's better as a conversation, for sure. So EienRinnegan is here with me. You're not in the description of this live stream, I just realized. And today, we're also kind of celebrating something new. We're on Patreon. We finally released Patreon. So many of you have said in the past, I want to sponsor, but YouTube won't let me. Look at this. It's a Patreon.
Yeah.
It's a Patreon. This first tier right here, $4.99 a month. Same as YouTube. If you're a premium bush on YouTube, or you're a premium bush on Patreon, you get the same stuff. Alright, I wanted to make sure this was the case. Same value, same stuff. Then, on Patreon, if you want to pay us more, there are some little rewards. You know, just in case you think this channel is worth more than $5 a month. There's something a little extra there for you. There's a link in the description down below. Also, Tim is posting it in chat. If you go visit that link, I've posted the first episode of Catherine, which is a sponsor-exclusive live stream happening every Monday. We're close to finishing Catherine, actually. So I've posted the first episode here for everyone to watch what you've been missing out on. Alright? So go check out Patreon. And hey, now everyone can become a premium bush. With that.
And obviously, also, we are 5 sponsors away from a Pepper stream.
That is true.
From watching Globku suffer.
That is true. 5 new bushes, and we get that. I don't think I have integrations of like you become a Patreon and it shows up on stream, but I'll keep this tab open and I'll refresh it. If I see this number going up, I'll count it. All right. I already have one. It's Caden. Caden is a premium bush on YouTube and now on Patreon as well. Great, thank you,
Cool.
Caden. All right, tier list.
All right.
Should we work our way up? Like start from the bottom, go up? What do you think?
Yeah.
Who's the worst character in Dragon Ball FighterZ?
I think that's a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna say Beerus is there.
Yeah, Beerus
sure.
is there. Beerus is my take for worst character in FighterZ.
Yeah. We actually thought, remember back in the day, we thought he was gonna be like
It's
really
his
good
low
character.
medium, man. His low medium is like the range on that was crazy, and then
Yeah.
you could be really tricky with like orbs crossing you up and stuff like that. Turns out,
he's not that great.
not that great.
I
great.
don't feel good with him. He doesn't have a lot of good combos. His BNBs don't do a lot of damage.
That's true.
I mean, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable
I think
with him.
he's got some setup options that are pretty cool, but the fact that all the orbs disappear when he blocks anything.
Yeah.
I mean, just have an assist with a beam, you know? And it's like, goodbye Beerus game.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's like super, super lame. So Beerus definitely needs some rework. About his assist, his support assist, I think it's like a fast assist that is useful for like extensions and stuff. I'd put it towards the good side. I don't
Okay.
know how far to the right we'll put it, but we'll see once we start filling this up.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I agree.
All right. Also at the bottom.
Also at the bottom, man, I don't know. I'm gonna say Majin Buu.
Oh boy, haven't been able to catch up with streams in a while. Showing my support, thank you, Jock. Everyone else can too by sponsoring or joining Patreon, join this amazing community. Less than 17 cents a day!
Thank you very much, Rock.
Dude, when the premium bushes are telling you to become premium bushes, it's not me doing the advertising. It's them. They're saying, look, this is totally worth it. What are you doing? Stop
Yeah.
wasting your money on stuff. Spend your money here. Keep this channel going. We actually need the money to keep this channel going. Otherwise, say goodbye to TGN Anime in 2019. We're gone.
And don't forget,
It's one of the things that's here on Patreon. You see the goal here? 3,000 per month. We need this amount to survive. And I'm not lying.
that's actually true.
I'm not lying.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
And also, we need to see Globku eating peppers.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Come on. Okay. Also towards the bottom, I'm gonna say Freeza.
Freeza?
And I'm gonna say support is pretty bad. So I'm gonna put He's got one of the worst assists, I think. It's pretty good in the corner. It's good for some extensions. But like block strings, if you call Freeza in the middle of a block string, the assist doesn't even hit if you're mid-screen. It hits behind the target. It's so lame. It's so bad.
It's good for extensions, though.
It's good for extensions, but I think most of them are. You know, maybe Kid Buu's isn't, but it's good for so much else. Who else has a bad?
I mean, Kid Buu's assist needs to be very timed very good, because if you don't, it will not extend. But you can always extend, even with Kid Buu's assists.
Even with Kid Buu. Yeah.
So yeah.
I think for extensions, the worst might be Gotenks because it eats your smash.
Yeah.
But it's good for restands and stuff like that. I mean, restands kind of got patched out, but sure.
Right.
Frieza as the second worst character.
I don't know. I think Majin Buu would be.
All right.
Majin Buu has one tricky thing.
He has a better assist, right? So
he has a better assist, but Majin Buu has one thing. He actually has a low attack that is quite tricky.
Oh, the first light?
So the first light is a low attack, as Gohan's. We can actually show that.
Yeah, sure. We're here with the game in training mode. I do want to change songs once in a while. Worst character in the UFC is EienRinnegan 17 cents, man. What? You're the worst character.
I'm the worst. I'm not even Dragon Ball FighterZ, man.
Also, EienRinnegan, still worth 17 cents a day. Even if it wasn't for the channel, just for EienRinnegan. It's definitely worth it. Character selection. No. What am I doing? Change character. I want to change. Oh, Majin Buu song.
Let's speech Majin Buu. Let's speech Majin Buu against Freeza.
All right.
Let's do that.
I think Majin Buu wins. I think Majin Buu is being slept on. If I'm being honest.
Right. I mean,
the thing with Majin Buu is like, okay, so he's tricky. I haven't played him because his routes are very different. In fact, I think someone asked me yesterday, where the fuck's Frieza? Someone asked me yesterday, what's my least favorite character to play as? And I said Majin Buu. Because his standing medium is an overhead, and you can combo into it, and it just destroys every single combo route.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't have a down heavy in the air, so you have to launch people from the ground. But here's the thing, like Kid Buu doesn't have that route, he has other routes that also deal damage. Plus, this thing kind of acts like a DP. This thing acts not like a DP, but if you block it, and I still land on the ground. First of all, it's an overhead.
Yeah, first of all, it's an overhead.
And it still staggers you if you let go of the block as I reach the ground.
Okay.
Maybe not. Oh. I think this is a cool move, but the biggest strength is like this guy launches you and then restand resets. And look at this overhead.
Oh yeah.
This, like, you can't, you know?
Actually, I haven't.
Join for Globku, stay for EienRinnegan.
Thanks.
I'm only kidding. I love you too, not Vegeta's.
This is actually an insane overhead,
right?
Can you actually?
You can't cross up because it's slow. It's super slow.
Yeah.
For cross up, you probably need to do the clap, which is a medium. There you go. It's a pretty good clap.
It's a pretty good clap.
But then the standing medium is this, and look how long that thing takes. You know? It's like a tricky overhead. Like, he has the universal overhead and this overhead. So the universal overhead just looks like his medium jumping.
It's the same actually.
Yeah, same animation.
I mean,
so I think this guy has potential. He's not high tier, but is getting there.
Okay,
I think it's definitely better than Freeza.
Is this a low attack?
Yeah.
Oh yes. That's the thing.
And the second light of the auto combo is also a low. So like.
And that is tricky.
So I can go 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep. So that's like low, medium, low. You know, he's got some cool up-down stuff. And then with the resets with this thing. And this throws into a sliding knockdown. You don't have to get more creative than that. And I kind of like
Okay.
I kind of like Majin Buu. I think it's being slept on.
The thing is, Freeza has a couple of low. So he's got his low light as well.
Yeah, that's probably the slowest low light, but it's still a low light.
Yeah, I mean, the reach isn't great, like as you can see, but he still has his low light. His combos are like his BNBs are not that bad to do. I mean, there's these extensions with
Yeah, I haven't played Freeza in a while.
They haven't played Freeza in a while.
No, he's got some zoning options. He's one of the few zoners. The thing about Dragon Ball FighterZ though is that zoning is very easy to counter. When you've got assists, when you've got super dashes, like you just counter stuff very, very easily. I think that puts Freeza kind of in the lowest tier. Golden Freeza is a neat gimmick. It deals more damage, but it's not worth the 3 bars in my opinion.
Yeah,
I mean, it's speed. If you get it off, you have the extra bars. But like, Freeza consumes way too much meter if you want the Golden Freeza stuff. And I just don't think it's worth it. Freeza is a low tier in my opinion. And Majin Buu, I think, has an argument for not being a low tier. Still a low tier in my opinion, but like he has better arguments.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree.
Yeah,
I'm going to agree.
So let's put him like a full tier above. So like this is garbage. This is trash. This is okay.
This is meh.
Alright?
Meh.
Like full tier above. Also around the bottom, I would put someone like
You think? What about Ginyu?
Ginyu. I think Ginyu is on par with Majin here. Their assist is similar. So I think Ginyu's might be slightly worse.
Okay,
so this guy covers middle of the screen. Ginyu is slower, I think.
It's actually quite fast, that one.
Yeah.
Majin Buu is quite fast.
No, actually Ginyu is pretty fast. But I don't know, it's the shoulder badge.
Is it the shoulder badge?
Yeah, it's the shoulder badge. We're done with this. We can go Captain Ginyu and some 2 other randoms.
I am going to say that Majin Buu staggers you longer though. Because it seems that the hitbox is longer as well. Like, let's see, let's test that out. I'm not sure about that.
Oh, okay, so I removed Majin Buu. Maybe keep him.
Yeah, maybe keep him. Like, one thing though, I think that Ginyu, although he has the gimmick with all his teammates, with the Ginyu Force, I do think
Ginyu SS tier.
and I'm not speaking about myself because I've never played Majin. I mean, I played Majin Buu back in the day, but not when I started to play this game properly. And I think that Majin Buu, I've seen some good players and some good mix-ups with Majin Buu, and I don't think that Ginyu has that potential.
No, I think Ginyu's options are pretty across the board, kind of the same as every other character. Like, he's got overheads, of course, he's got double. He's got, he's got a low medium that is probably the slowest in the game. And no low light.
And he pretty much calls everyone in the game and says, I'm gonna do a low medium, and then he does the low medium. Look at that. Like, when you do the low medium, the animation is so, like, you can see that.
Check out this empty jump.
It's so stupid.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't have specials. He has the shoulder badge, obviously, and everything else is Ginyu Force. I think Ginyu has, again, some good potential for setups, kind of like Beerus, but his setups are better than Beerus because, like, this doesn't get interrupted by a super dash or whatever. But again, it's like he's so context sensitive. He's like, he needs very specific situations to work.
Yeah, and I mean, if you are
Majin Buu might have him beat in that field actually.
Well, of course you have the potential to body swap, and I haven't seen anyone use that to its full potential. But like, if you are very good with any of the characters that your opponent is playing with, if you actually do the body swap, you render one character useless for your opponent.
That is true.
And if that is used properly, I'm gonna say that that would be a great thing. I've seen a guy play with 2 Kid Buus on the same team because he swapped Kid Buu. And I mean, playing with 2 Kid Buus with Kid Buu's assist on his own.
Right.
It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I mean, but it's very specific. It's still very specific. Let's try out the assist though.
Sure. The assist is just...
Okay.
It's pretty standard. It's almost like Bardock's, but slower.
Let me see. Block this one.
Okay. That is a much bigger hitbox.
Right. That's what I thought.
Like, go all the way to the corner. Yeah. So like, actually,
it's the same, but I feel like
he stops when he reaches you, but like he's got more reach actually.
And the stagger seems the same. Like, I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can try and block. I'm gonna do an overhead after.
That worked.
Yeah, that worked. What about you? I think it works as well. Yeah, it's fast enough. It does.
It's really fast. Like this works with Broly, with the choo choo. No.
Oh, sorry.
Choo choo.
It does feel like you knocked me down. Try and complete the combo after the universal overhead.
Oh wait, sorry.
Yeah, after the universal overhead. Like.
Oh wait, I thought you were blocking.
Yeah.
I think I can do it. Whoop.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm.
Okay.
It's Broly.
That was in the corner though. Let's
Right.
see in the middle.
I dashed forward,
but he actually leaves the ground. That is tricky. That is actually tricky.
I mean, if you have it down heavy, in the air. Oh god, how do you play with hit?
Yeah,
You can do it.
Okay. Okay. I think. Yeah. Overall, I would say Kid Buu's assist is better, though.
Majin?
Yeah. It seems that even like up there.
Yeah, it has more verticality for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Kid Buu's is better, and also
Majin.
like. Imagine that's what I said. He's not a kid. He acts like a kid, but he's not a kid.
If that's what kids look like to you.
This is not fun. We are agreeing.
We are agreeing.
What is happening?
Ugh. Gross. I think Napa is next on the chop block. And I think he's like half a tier above these guys. And his assist is slightly better too.
Okay, Napa's assist. I don't remember his assist. Let me see what it is.
It's explosion.
Oh,
that is amazing, like for extensions and even block streams.
Oh, yeah.
That's a Majin Buu.
Yeah, it's better.
It's pretty good. You want to do like a fancy?
I want to say. Okay, but yeah, it keeps you staggered. It's confusing as well. Like, it covers a lot of screen. It covers your character as well. Okay,
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
The Cyberman gimmick is probably not as effective as a lot of us thought, and that's why he's kind of low in the. Oh, actually, we're not showing gameplay.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and show the assist for those.
Yeah. So what I was showing you was pretty much this. Like, even if you're blocking, this hides your character. Like, if I go for an overhead.
Oh god, that's hard to see.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, except Vegeta's not going to do an empty low.
Of course.
Right.
But yeah. Although I think that I don't know if we can do that, but I think is not as good as it's showing in the picture. Like we're showing.
Who's not as good?
Napa's assist is not as good as that.
Maybe we can just like do this.
Yeah. Try and figure out.
Right.
Yeah, like it's good. It has a good stagger. It hides your opponent pretty well. Let me see Majin Buu's assist though. I don't know if it hides.
Not as well.
Not as well. Not even close, man.
No.
And that's a big thing. Like hiding your mix-up is a big thing in this game.
Yeah. I think like determining the best assist is gonna be easy. Like determining the best characters, that's where.
Yeah.
Where it's gonna get bloody in here.
For sure.
I think we're kind of done with characters that you won't see in a lot of tournaments. I mean, you see some Napas here and there. Everyone else, I think, has the potential to show up. Maybe Teen Gohan? What do you think?
I think Teen Gohan has weird priorities.
Teen Gohan along with Vegito, I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna say Vegito is a bit trickier to counterattack, just because. I mean, let's face it. Like
Vegito's up down sucks.
Oh yeah, but at the same time, of course you're aware of that, but at the same time, like, the way he jumps a lot...
Yeah, it makes you want to press a button. That's the thing of Vegito. Like, Vegito makes you want to press a button because you don't know when his block string is gonna end. It's like everything is staggered. Like, hit, stop, hit, stop, hit, stop, and you're like encouraged to press a button. But I think after you learn the character, like, that's no big deal to deal with.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is... mashing is a big part of his game, don't get me wrong.
And he's got a lot of traps, like the way he jumps in the air and does the sword. Like that's like, oh, I'm gonna like down heavy you, but you use the sword instead, and you catch me, right? Like, he has a lot of traps like that. He has the parry too, which this guy also does. Lariato.
I think his strongest thing is his ability to win clashes.
God damn, I'm not showing gameplay again. Yeah, he wins every clash with that light.
Yeah, like, his ability to win clashes is just insane.
Yeah, go ahead and do the light. I'll just press a button in the middle of that.
Just go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh wait, maybe hit counters that guy. I'm waiting too long, maybe. Hang on. I need more distance. Go. Ha! Cause fuck you.
Also, I feel like sometimes it even catches super dash, which is like crazy stuff. Look at it. This is just insane. Yeah. This is an auto combo, man.
You just mash. Mash and win.
Yeah. So this guy, and also his damage output is great. Although I feel like Teen Gohan has a lot of easy combo extensions, easier than usual. Both characters are very good on damage wise.
I would say Vegito, though, I will pull him to the left. Not as bad as Freeza. Frieza's terrible. His assist is goddamn like slightly better than Frieza's. I don't think his assist is great. What do you think?
I mean, it covers a lot of screen. It doesn't have a lot of priority. It's not very confusing when blocking.
It's garbage for extensions. And it's like imagine Vegeta's assist, but it only lasts a second, right? Because you call him out, I'll just react. Right? Yeah. It's countered. Even if you're moving forward, if you're trying to cover your approach for neutral, like, you can't do stuff like this, because this guy makes you block.
Yeah.
Vegito, if I see you moving forward, I mean, if you're at a distance, obviously. If I see you moving forward, like, oh, you're countered.
Yeah.
Right?
It's not great.
I don't think it's great. You know, like, Broly's is pretty good. Broly's not on the list yet.
Cool. But yeah, I would say is like not the worst thing in the world, but not really useful. And I'm trying to think about my team too. Like, would any one of these guys fit in my team as a support?
Right.
And that's one of the things I'm thinking about. And yeah, Vegito is not great. And like, one of the things I love the most about, as always, is the, like, in the corner, the confusion your assist can do.
And that's pretty clear.
It's pretty clear what's happening.
I mean, Napa is covering more screen than just by standing there. That is super. Like,
this assist is good for that.
I can't see.
And that's it. Because it hides pretty well, and Vegito doesn't even do that. So yeah, I mean, the only thing about Vegito's assist is the fact that I think it covers. Like, I would say it will win against a beam if you're doing a beam.
I don't really have a beam. I have this. It still goes over the orb. I mean, yeah, it wins over that.
Yeah, but that's the only thing. I don't know.
I don't think that's super useful.
Yeah, it's not really. Teen Gohan's assist. What's Teen Gohan's assist?
It's the DP.
The DP.
It's a punch. It's like Adult Gohan.
Okay, it's good for extensions.
I mean, you know Adult Gohan, so that's a pretty easy.
I'm gonna say it's in the middle.
It does have invulnerability.
Right. I mean, there's one thing about these quick assists. The bad thing about Teen Gohan and Gohan's assists is that they go up. This is good for extensions. It's easier to extend like that. but for pressure and also for tricky stuff where you pretend you missed and you go with the assist. Let me go. Grab this controller.
Yeah.
Let me say like I super dash and I go up and I use Team
Yeah.
1's assist. This is not great for that tricky stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna block your super dash and get hit. Is that it?
Yeah, like this is not great because it takes you off the ground. Bardock, for example, has a great assist on that regard, and
Right.
16 as well, where
Oh,
they,
this guy too.
and maybe Napa.
block-
I think Napa does that as
No,
well.
but Napa knocks you up.
Does it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that's not great either.
This
For that.
guy might be good.
So yeah, like for extensions though, I feel like for extensions.
Gameplay. Sorry.
Oh damn it! What is?
Sorry. Show off the assist again.
So this is the assist, and what I mean is for this type of stuff like tricky, I missed and I go for it. I've lost my super dash in the air. I cannot come back and do a combo. I might be able to do it. I might be able to do it, but only. Oh, dude,
Oof.
they have a down heavy. Let me try and get this one.
You don't have assists.
Might be tricky. I don't know. But it's good for extensions though. Like
It is. And it's a DP, so as a counter assist, that's always kind of cool.
Right. I would say is in the middle. He's in the
Alright,
middle.
so
For,
the middle
for,
he is.
for assist.
I'm not gonna disagree with that. I think maybe deserves to be further to the right, but I'm not gonna fight you on that.
I mean, it works. For example, it works great. It would
What
work
about
great.
like up and down, like Vegito and Gohan? Have we settled on this position?
Okay, so I think Gohan is much better in terms of up-down mix-up because it gets quite tricky with his stuff.
Jeez.
Like it's quite tricky. Of course, you can punish with the down heavy, I think. But yeah, it gets quite tricky when doing this. And also, like he has low light and can go from this to this.
Yeah.
Which is something adult Gohan cannot do. Like, of course, he has his standing, which is great. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But this guy has double light, and also
Oh,
like
God.
the whiff. It gets tricky. This guy gets tricky, and I can do. I believe I can do 3 overheads.
Maybe. I think you can do it. But you do need the height.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's medium. Maybe it works only on. Let's see, Broly. Maybe Broly might work.
Because it's huge. I think it's your height.
Let's see.
No. I don't think he does it. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, it needs to be like a regular jump.
That's super niche though. Duh.
But this is really tricky though.
Yeah.
Like.
And then he's got that level 5 Superman that's just like
and
a life ender.
Also his extensions. I don't know how to do them though.
Oh yeah, the bomb loops.
This is very
pretty
good
cool.
stuff, and I've seen people do a lot of damage against me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say he's better than Vegito for up-down mix-up, and
And he's got a DP. No character with a DP is terrible because you've got such limited options in
for
Dragon Ball FighterZ
For
as
sure.
far as defense goes. That once you get a DP in the mix, it's pretty good.
Like I don't know. Yeah, this is just exclusive to the ground. It's not as good as Vegeta's because he has a DP in the air, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna say this guy is much more trickier than Vegito. One thing though is extensions after the cross up doesn't seem that good. It's tricky to do, and even the heavy.
Oh, just practice it. I always find that tricky with every character because it's
Right.
like always like depends on your assist because like your assists put your character in different distances. Like I bet Gohan has no problem doing that stuff.
I mean, it's
Like,
just the fact.
if you cross up and down special, what happens?
There we go.
I'm gonna crouch and. But first hit me with a cross up. With a cross up hit,
Okay.
and then
That's
down
tricky.
special.
It's tricky because
Just hit me!
the hitbox is not great. See,
Why just hit me?
2 hits.
No, I don't think it was. Just do the
Was
down
it?
special. Just the down special. Just a down special. Just
It's oh.
no,
you wanna see-
don't even cross up. It's gonna be 2 hits. Yep.
But maybe the special, the normal special, like. Ah, damn
Oh,
it!
I see what you mean. Maybe. Oh,
Oh.
you're onto something.
Okay, this is not so bad. Yeah, but it
Not
can
quite.
combo.
Yeah.
Maybe if you do like something, if you cross up and then, like if you do this and then, maybe I don't know. I don't play Team Gohan.
I think Gohan.
He has good options.
Yeah, he's got options, which is more than we can say for Vegito. I don't know. Like Vegito's got those command grabs and stuff. I think he's pretty bad at opening up a character, but he's got a lot of damage, and like he can trick the opponents that don't know the character too well. But I think after you get the download on a Vegito, it's almost impossible for him to open it.
Yeah.
Kami Tube. Oh, that's an awesome reference.
Welcome
Welcome
to the family.
Yeah, join us on Discord. The link is in the description down below. 96, only 4 to go. If you
only
want a
4
new
to go.
Piper stream.
I wanna see. Goku
Speaking
suffer.
of, let's see if we have some new patrons.
Let's.
We're launching the Patreon today for those
updates.
just joining. Patreon.com/TGN Anime. Still 1 Patreon. I better leave this live stream with 2 at least. All right. I'll be very disappointed. You guys asked me to make a Patreon because you couldn't sponsor in YouTube because it wouldn't allow your country to do that stuff. Here's the alternative. I spent a lot of time working on this stuff.
And now you can.
And now it's like, and now was it all just like talk? Did you make me work just because you were like, oh, YouTube doesn't let me. I wish I could, but YouTube doesn't let me, and then it was all just a bluff. I'd be pretty pissed off.
It's not. Globku doesn't like. Well.
Plug the PC tournament.
Sometimes.
Yeah, we have signups ready. We have signups up now until next Wednesday for the PC tournament. Dragon Ball FighterZ. If you want in on that, make sure you become a premium bush and join Discord before next Wednesday. Thank you for the reminder, Neko.
So
Gohan, that's center of the chart.
yeah.
We need to move on.
So yeah, he's definitely better than Vegito. He has a lot more options. Vegito does do a lot of damage. So does Teen Gohan. Maybe doesn't. Vegito doesn't need as many assists as Teen Gohan does for that extension, for those extensions, but it's still easy to do extensions with Teen Gohan. So I'm gonna say Teen Gohan is better than Vegito for sure.
Okay. All right. So cool. With that, we start moving on to high tiers and low high tiers. I would put like maybe Goku also here in the middle of this line.
And honestly, man, I don't think Hit is great.
Hit I would probably put in this line too. I don't know. Hit has had his prime time with Sonic Fox, right?
Right.
I still think he's got some tricky stuff that players never really got over, and I think Sonic Fox mainly dropped Hit because it didn't work for his team synergy. Because he still opened up a lot of people with Hit solo.
Right. What about his assist though?
Hit's assist is the like leg uppercut. It's kind of like Gohan's. Oh, Druck's gonna do a double bush. The double bush is gonna go on Patreon, as well as YouTube.
Businessman says take that back, win again. The reason why I don't like his support is actually good.
I like his assist a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna immediately just like do this.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think it's worse than Gohan's actually. Like it puts him in the same position, but Gohan's is a DP, right?
But it's
Like swap out Gohan. Let's look at them side by side. Do the DP. Alright, and here's mine. Stop blocking. Like kind of the same thing. The height, it doesn't put you as high, which I think is a good thing.
it's good for extension and also for that tricky stuff we were mentioning earlier. Like I feel do the super dash and then I'm gonna open up.
Whoa! Path beyond the dark. Yeah.
Dark. Oh my god, 3 sponsors away. Welcome, Path Beyond the Dark.
By the way, I haven't been using the word sponsor a lot because YouTube is gonna stop using the word sponsor. So, to me, you're all just wonderful premium bushes. Become a premium bush. Link is in the description down below. You can do it on Patreon or YouTube now. We're launching our Patreon today. Woohoo! Welcome! So you do this. then you jump, you do this, then you jump. God, what's the timing for that actually?
Yeah, that's it.
Whoa, I still miss it sometimes. No, I don't know, I'm doing it too fast maybe?
What is happening?
I don't know, I'm not doing it too fast. I'm just pressing up once, right?
Yeah, let me go with this character. It's
Yeah,
a bit,
how do you do it?
taller. Well, go ahead. What the hell is happening?
If I spam it, I can do it.
Oh, spam it then.
Oh, I see. I have to do it later. It's
Okay.
after like the whole animation ends, and he's getting back. Yeah.
I feel like it takes a while though. It takes a while. It's not as fat as Bardock's, for example.
How about this? How about this? Block the super dash?
Yeah. Okay. But still, it puts you in the air, so you cannot really follow up, it seems.
I can if I do this and jump forward. Wait.
Okay.
If I do this, I might be able to. I can catch you. I can catch you.
Okay, but it's slower. It's slower than Team Gohan's though, I feel.
The activation is definitely slower, and Team Gohan has that invulnerability because DP, right?
Right. It's like it because it's a true DP.
I mean, again, I think it's similar, but Team Gohan stays ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, would you say they're on the same tier? Because I mean, Hit. We've talked about how tricky he is, like with all this stuff and the cross-up stuff. It's hard to get a read on what this guy's gonna do next, right?
Right. I mean, I just feel like everything he does is very unsafe if the opponent doesn't leave the ground, right?
You can aim for the landings, but yeah, he doesn't have a lot of options in the air outside of this. So if the opponent decides to leave the ground, it's a bit trickier.
It's like, I don't know.
The hits I play against, I usually get the read on them pretty fast, because they go for the same tricky stuff all the time. I think a good hit might be a very scary thing to deal with. That said, until I see one, I think he's in the right place here.
I don't think he's better than Team Gohan in terms of mix-up. And also damage output.
Yeah, what Team Gohan has in up-down hit maybe has in left-right.
Right, okay. But then damage-wise, Team Gohan, I think, goes a bit further.
Yeah, definitely.
With the easy extensions.
Definitely.
Hit has a good extensions potential. But I just feel Team Gohan might be a bit better on that regard. And easier to play as well. Hit, it might be a bit more specific on his assists in order to create a bigger team synergy.
Right.
So yeah. And then we have Goku Blue.
Yeah, let's talk Goku Blue maybe. I'm gonna give you Vegeta over here, and so Hit and Gohan, I think those are final. And who else am I gonna give you?
And we put
Maybe a Trunks, maybe an 18.
gameplay here.
Oh, I was just changing. They don't need to look at the loading screen.
Right, right.
Globku calling out Max. I know Max is a hit player. He's okay. Until he drops hits, he's not gonna get past Super Saiyan 3. That's my call out to Max. It's not a challenge. It's not I'm better than you. It's until he drops hit, he's not gonna make it past Super Saiyan 3.
Like that guy plays. I bet he kicks my ass in every other fighter.
Right. Like what am I bragging about? Oh, I bet I beat Max in Dragon Ball FighterZ. He's like, I bet I beat you on everything else.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the fact that
that's not even a brag.
Like I feel like his mix-up is not great. He has good defense. Max has good defense, but his mix-up is not great, and I think Hit is a big reason for that.
I think so too. Yeah. Like his Trunks is scary. His Black is decent. Nothing I haven't seen before. Obviously, Trunks is not doing anything like profoundly different from everyone else, but it's a scary Trunks.
It is. Trunks is scary by itself.
Hits, I think, is his weakest link, and it's not because of Max, it's because of the character.
Yeah, it's because of the character. Like, mix-up wise, it's kind of hard, man. I think it's much...
Northwoods! Every time someone sponsors, I lift my arms, and because it's really hot and sweaty, it smells really bad. So every time you sponsor, Rinnegan has to smell this.
Every time you sponsor, Rinnegan dies a bit. Just telling you, letting you know about... Oh, man.
There you go.
Come on,
There
man.
you go. There you go. Smell the new sponsor. Smell the new
That
sponsor.
is wrong, man. That is wrong. Where is this going?
New sponsor smell. Ugh. Join us on Discord. Link is in the description down below. We're almost to the peppers. And I'm just gonna refresh this Patreon right here and see, do we have anyone new? Anyone new? Anyone new? Still only one!
I'm gonna stop using deodorant for these streams so you can see.
I put on deodorant today.
Tim, Rinnegan's already dead on the inside. Come on, man. Just because I raw level 3 you. Come on, man.
Speaking of raw level
Kill
3s.
Rinne. What is happening? Why don't people love me now?
Woo! This guy also has a level 5. Which might put slightly above in the tier list. You catch one guy raw with this, and it's devastating.
Oh, yeah.
But outside of that, I feel like I'm currently in the tier where Goku Blues are viable, and you've just moved past the tier where Goku Blues are viable. So I think for higher gameplay, like this guy is not going to be very used. But basically, online, this guy is a monster because of his mix-up. Like you go 1-2 light, delay into low, medium, or you go 1-2 light into overhead.
Yeah.
And with 4 frames delay, this is very hard to react to, right?
Right.
So online, this guy, I think is a lot stronger than he is offline, especially like with stuff like, let's say, block this. Ready?
Yeah, I think.
Right, that was good. Again.
New
Whoa!
sponsor!
Señor Pika! Señor Pika! Pepper Hype!
We're close!
2 more.
No!
One left?
One left!
Oh, the number didn't update yet?
One left!
One left!
Yeah!
Come on! We're almost there.
Hit that pepper!
We're almost there. Block this. Damn it. That was late, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Right? You do this... You do this online, and it's very hard to react to because you're blocking Yamcha, and you don't see like the fingers going to the forehead.
Yeah.
But if you're playing offline without any delay whatsoever, you're just down heavy, right? And
Right,
like,
and also
down heavy,
like
down heavy.
Like this
Even Crillon down heavy is this. Right.
One thing he has though, and people don't use it a lot, is basically low light. Like Goku Blue has a good low light.
Oh!
Whoa.
That is 100!
We made it! I'm gonna tell you what, this is getting intense, man. It's so hot.
Yeah, it is.
It's so hot.
Yeah,
but
it
I
is.
don't care. We've made it to 100 sponsors.
I can say this name. Slink. I'm gonna call you Slink now.
Slink.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Slink. Thank you so much.
Don't forget to join Discord.
Yeah, that's where all the exclusive stuff happens.
Yeah.
And now we have a Patreon. If YouTube doesn't let you become a premium bush, we have a Patreon for you to do it. Same money, same amount, same rewards.
Oh
Go
my
check
god.
out the Patreon. There is the first episode of an exclusive live stream that we usually just do for sponsors. I put the link here. First episode of Catherine. You can watch that. Everyone can watch that as a sort of a celebration for us making a Patreon.
Man, we reached 100 sponsors. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I just
You know
it
what's
just came
crazy?
to mind.
The fucking number doesn't work. What the hell's wrong with that?
It just came to mind. We reached 100. That's crazy, man.
That is a lot.
Guys, really.
That is,
Man.
wow. That is a milestone.
Fuck.
That is definitely a milestone. I am going to... there you go. There you go. There's the 100. There's the 100. Hey.
Pepper hype, says Rock. It's gonna happen. Oh, man.
It's so gonna happen. I need to move this to the left because now the number's too big. Yeah, sure. That looks good.
Double dab for new sponsors.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yo.
Ah.
100 sponsors. Man, this is crazy. Like,
So, yeah.
what is it?
It was the Pepper Hype
Pepper
from
Hype.
Dwak, which didn't show up.
Thank you very much, Rock.
Thank you. Mwah.
Rock, that was cool. That was actually cool. That was cool. That was a cool pun.
Goku Blue, does he belong here? We were discussing that. So online, I think, is a lot more viable than he is offline. So people tend to value Goku Blue a bit more than he's actually worth.
Show his low light. I think his low light is
It's
cool,
good.
actually.
It's good. Yeah, it's really good.
And I mean, like, if used properly, I think this guy is not like as bad as it seems in low tier because of his stupid mix-up that no one uses now.
Right.
But at the same time, it's not great.
Yeah. He's got command grab, which is also tricky to add to all his like up down with this thing and this thing.
Yeah.
So in addition to that, he's got a command grab. He's got the left right with this. Like he puts his hands to the forehead. You don't know where he's gonna come from. You can always punish this with a down heavy. Always, but if you're blocking, let's say, an assist, you don't have time for a punish. You have to guess which side is going to be coming from.
And also, like, for further mix-up, if it gets confusing enough with the proper assist, it gets tricky. If you're not using just that unsafe...
He's got a dive kick, which is also
a live kick. It's a good way to make people come down.
And like, let's say I'm in the corner. You put me in the corner, right? You put me in the corner.
Okay, I put you in the corner.
Like, no, I want out of the corner.
That's cool. That's cool. And also, like, his heavy version, I think, always does a slide knockdown, which is great as well. Sometimes you want that extra slide knockdown, even if you're used your smashed.
Right.
It could be cool. Another thing I like about him is his extension in the corner, like the way you do your shoulder bash and then you can just extend after that. That has, he has some good BNBs for damage. He has good damage. Of course, we don't know how to play him, but he has good damage coming from a BNB like that.
That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, he's got good damage for sure. His level 1 is cool because he can just do it anywhere. Of course, like, you got to be aware of your position and how to do it. But he's got pretty cool synergy with pretty much everyone else.
Show me his double overhead, like medium lights or something like that. Okay, it's like Goku's.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's okay.
It's the
cool.
same. It's the same. It's like universal almost.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's all right. It's all right. Like he's an all right character. I'm gonna say. I think people are gonna disagree, but I just think that he might be slightly better than Hit and Teen Gohan. Honestly.
I can see you make a case for Hit, but Teen Gohan?
Yeah. I do think, because he has up-down mix-up.
Like, I would rather almost do this than pull Goku up.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. It's just, maybe he's a bit stronger. It doesn't have as much damage, though. But he's a bit stronger on left-right mix-up. But yeah, for sure, his damage is not as great.
Don't forget about double super potential, very important. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that is true.
And also like his assist.
I don't think it was like. I guess Freeza has double super potential, or enables other people to have double super potential. But other than that, it wasn't a big point of contention. Oh, Vegito, obviously. Vegito has a lot of double super opportunities.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if...
we haven't talked about his assist, which is the reason why I came back here, and I don't think this is anything special. I think this is terrible for extensions, because it just throws the opponent into the ground. It's really just a block string.
It's very specific, because there are some... I've seen some supers that can be extended just because of this specific slide knockdown that he does.
Right.
When doing the... Like, it's very specific. But I do think that it might be able to create some... But it's very specific, so... In this case, I would say, yeah, it's not that great. And even for block strings, to go ahead and do a block string...
Is it better than Vegito's?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, at least it keeps you staggered for longer.
Right.
It's better for block strings for sure. Like, if you're in the middle of a block string, go ahead and do something with his assist.
Sup?
It's a bit more confusing than Vegito's, and also like the fact that you have an extra character coming. It's not an overhead, but I'm gonna try and block up.
Right, because you see him going up.
Because you see someone go up, like, and then you can go low.
Right. Yamcha.
Of course, that low is shit, but yeah, you see what I mean, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I go up, and that tricks. That is kind of tricky. That is kind of tricky. So
it definitely tricked me in the past. But again, I think that's something that you learn to deal with. It's not like super character strength. It's not super tricky because you learn that you learn to close your eyes to Goku.
Yeah, it's very.
You learn to close your eyes to the assist.
Yeah, it's like I said, the extensions with the super is very specific.
Right.
It's very specific stuff. Okay.
So I think he's in the right place. I think
Yeah.
we can talk Vegeta Blue, Goku Blue without talking Vegeta Blue. But I actually think Vegeta Blue is like half a tier above. His assist is like probably worse than Vegito.
What is
Probably-
it? Oh, a big bang attack, right?
Yeah, probably like on Freeza level bad.
Yeah, like it's bad for extensions.
Yeah.
Like it has good priority,
Yeah, that's it.
but like even for let me try and
Go
go
ahead.
for pressure. Like
Oh, pressure. No, that's an opening. Oh, okay.
I mean,
You have to like call him before you even start the goddamn block string.
yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I think.
And
I
it
think
goes
it's really
down.
bad.
It goes down
Also,
as well.
go ahead, and do some pressure. Convert into a combo if you can. Go ahead with the Vegeta assist. You actually caught it. You actually caught it.
That was my mistake. That was my
But
mistake.
that's what I wanted to show off. Like, if Vegeta hits me, you can't see if you're hit confirming or not, because you don't see it.
Oh, but
You don't know whether or not you should adapt into combo or if you should continue block stringing.
this was crazy what I've done.
Yeah, I mean, you accidentally did it. That was cool.
Going to the corner though, I want to see like if I. It doesn't do a big explosion. Like this is
No, but if I get hit, it's like, oh, what?
Yeah, but if you don't, it's like I want to mix you up, but it just goes above your
It's
head.
not a Napa. It's not a Napa assist. I agree. Gameplay. Fuck. You're right.
Fuck!
You'll never know what Rinnegan did with Crillon here.
Oh my god, I want to do it again!
Okay, I mean, go ahead and try.
Oh, it was something like that.
So basically, it picked me up, and I wanted to show that as I get hit with Vegeta's assist, it's very hard to see whether or not you can.
Nice gameplay.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Oh man.
We practice blindfolded with the boys. That's what we do. Like, the hit confirm is kind of crazy, because it's like, yeah,
It's crazy. It throws you off the map, man.
yep.
It throws
It
you
does.
all the way to Street Fighter.
And it's really, really fast, and it knocks you up a ton, so it's very hard to pick up. Like, I just go up a ton there.
Sorry. Tier list got best mix up because you can see. Yeah, it was good mix up.
Can you tell me why Kid Buu you don't always go for the hard knockdown? We'll get there.
We'll get there.
But
Globku does
basically, his level 3 doesn't give you a lot of wake-up mix-up options unless like you do it really high, and even then, it doesn't give you a lot of mix-up options
Yeah.
because Kid Buu takes a while to recover from that. That's basically why.
now. Okay, so Vegeta's assist is I'm not gonna say it's as bad as Vegito's.
You
Honestly,
don't think so?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because of the priority. Like if you're using it for let's say I'm gonna block my super dash.
Sure.
Like if I do something like this, I don't know, to cover myself. It's because you can super dash over
So
it.
you basically
right?
have to call the assist and super dash at the same time, or just call the assist first and then super dash? Is that
Yeah,
something
yeah. Like
Oh, that is not safe.
I'm
That
gonna,
is not safe. I mean, that hit me.
I mean, but it's still not that great.
I don't think so.
But I'm gonna say that he's definitely better. I'm gonna say maybe a whole tier, like a whole point above Goku Black. This guy,
Goku Black?
Goku Blue. What am I saying?
So you'd say like full tier above Goku Blue.
Yeah, he has a lot of stuff that.
And we haven't talked about why yet. Like his mix-up potential is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Like the fact that you can extend this, like the super dash kicks, like you don't know when that thing's
Yeah.
gonna hand. That can make you press buttons. Like he's really good at doing this stuff. Yep.
yeah, it's tricky. It's very tricky. Like if you do this, of course I'm not like doing this in a safe way.
And you've got one of the worst assists to do it with, which is Crillon.
Right.
And then 18. Ah!
This is tricky. This
That-
stuff. Like if I
Yeah,
go all
with-
the way,
If you're covered by an assist, that is oof.
that was
Oof.
tricky, right?
God. Yeah, that is tough.
It can be really tricky. And also...
And he's got the command grab in the air.
He's got the command grab, which is...
Which, by the way, stop doing the combo. You know which combo, Vegeta Blue players. Stop.
Oh, let me try and do...
Stop doing the combo.
The universal combo. Is it...
Yeah.
I hate this combo. Like
it's 2 bars. It's not worth the damage.
It's not worth the damage. Not at all. Like damage-wise, it's not great.
And you lose the sliding knockdown. Ugh.
This is not great as well. Like this Ki Blast. It's really fast though.
Oh, I like it. I like it. I really do. I think it's great. I really like that Ki Blast. I'm not gonna lie.
It's really fast. Yeah.
Goku Blues is also cool.
Okay.
It's a little Kid Buu on Goku Blue.
Yeah, this one is really fast though, and I can throw it like upwards.
Yeah.
And keep you on the ground if you're blocking in the air.
But you only have 1, right?
Yeah, it just throws on.
Right. I've got the Ki Blast priority.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's go for the...
But yeah, I think Vegeta, half a tier maybe. I don't know if I would go a full tier, but...
Half a tier, okay.
Right.
I can go
and we're gonna leave it as bad as a support as Vegito here.
I'm gonna say just a bit better because of the priority. Although it does take longer, but I'm gonna say...
I want to revisit Beerus as an assist, because we placed him first and kind of didn't know where this was gonna go. I think Gohan's assist is better than Beerus.
Okay.
Maybe he's on par with hits, I would say. And that way we have God tier right here at the bottom. God tier. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, cool. God tier!
Okay, now, what do we
We're
have
getting
now?
to tournament stuff.
Yeah.
I think Yamcha. Yamcha best support in the game. I'm gonna say full tier above Goku Blue, half a tier above Vegeta. Yamcha did just win a tournament, so maybe I'm being a bit harsh, and I could be convinced otherwise.
I don't see...
But I think Yamcha is mainly used because of his support, of his assist.
Oh, for sure. But the thing about Yamcha though is I feel like was it Kazunoko? Kazunoko, right?
Yeah.
Kazunoko uses Yamcha like no one else. Comeback Yamcha is a thing now. But
right.
only for Kazunoko though. Like the way he plays him.
Here's the thing though, like when a pro picks up a player, a character, everyone studies that stuff and everyone's able to do it a couple months later, right?
Right.
So is Yamcha a higher tier now? Like this overhead, this heavy in the air is crazy good for like ambiguous cross up stuff.
Yeah.
Because of its hurtbox. It's obviously got cross up. This doesn't work at high tier. It works very well online, but it's easy to react to offline, and I've learned that in the previous tournaments because I blocked every single one of those.
Especially because
And Yamcha has no damage.
like if you're in a block stream,
This is his BNB. Let me just. Maybe he's got another heavy in there, and he deals like 3.3k or something like that. But it's not crazy. You know?
it's not crazy, but there's one thing. You can always do a slide knockdown from his medium tornado thingy, wolf thingy, whatever. You can extend his level 1 into a level 3. I mean, so you can do a level 4.
Damn it.
Something like
It's
that.
been a while. Damn.
That was close. But yeah, you can extend his
Yeah,
level 1 into a
been a
level
while.
3, so that's 4 bars. That's a lot of damage for an anchor character. That's
Right,
good.
right.
That's
yeah,
good
yeah,
for an anchor
and
character.
especially if you have sparking, you're going to be building that meter like no one else.
Is
so yeah.
safe heavy is something cool.
Yeah, so if you do this, it's still your turn. Go ahead and try to press mesh light.
Yeah.
You can't even? You can't even mesh light? That thing is a true block stream? Are you kidding me? Okay, I thought not. I thought not.
Okay.
Maybe I messed up.
I think. No, it's your turn. The only thing I can do, I think, is reflect, and obviously level 3 and stuff.
Do it! Duh.
Go ahead and do it again. Let me see.
What's the
Yeah,
heavy?
I'm gonna try and reflect.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, it's safe. It's safe for me if I reflect, but it's still like, it's very unsafe to just have the
What
reflect.
if you block reflect?
Yeah.
Right? Like every option you have, if it's too predictable,
It's very unsafe. I mean, but yeah, like if Kazunoko makes a comeback with him, I mean, he has to be a good character.
In my opinion, the extended level 4 is not worth it. It doesn't deal a lot of damage. I don't have an opinion on that. I kind of don't have an opinion. I think as an anchor, your job is to eliminate characters. So if you need that a little extra damage, it's good to have that stuff. It's always an option, I think.
Yeah.
Ultimately, that's what it comes down to. His level 3 actually deals some decent damage. Even scales pretty well. His level 1 I don't think is a big deal. It's cool for like follow-ups because it just catches anyone anywhere. Like this just catches anyone anywhere. Even if the first one misses, the second one is gonna catch. So he's very good synergy-wise, and then he's got that badass assist where he's just like, neutral, forget about it. Like that is an easy extension. If he blocks, that's easy pressure initiation.
You're on the ground.
And he's got amazing synergy with other characters. So I think he's the best support in the game right now. That's why I put him all the way down to the right. And I think before Kazunoko, he was actually around here.
Yeah.
After Kazunoko, I think he's become a viable character, but let's not get crazy.
Yeah, let's not get crazy. Juak, the extended level 4 does 500 less damage. I don't know exactly, but I'm gonna say that sometimes it's not only about the damage, it's also about the time that you spend on your opponent's Sparking Blacks, for example.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna say
waste that sparking.
Waste that sparking. And even like 4 bars, the full I'm gonna say it takes like at least 10 seconds to do the whole extension 1 to level 3. At least half of your Sparking Blast is gonna be over if you do that whole combo, maybe more. So I think, yeah, it's a good weapon to have when because honestly, if you're doing supers when your opponent's sparking, he's gonna recover all that health from supers anyways. So it's all about the time, I think.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, Yamcha. Would you? This is getting tricky now. This is getting very tricky.
I don't think so. I think the top bits are the easiest ones. Like, I think along with Yamcha, you put Broly, or maybe half a tier up, because I think Broly's been slept on, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think
I agree.
Tien might be on that level too. I don't know. Tien might be higher. Actually.
I don't think so.
You think Tien's higher?
No, I think Tien is not higher than that.
Okay.
I don't think.
I'm gonna say. I think Zamasu is way higher.
Yep.
Crillon is around here too.
Yeah, I would put Crillon there as well.
I would say Crillon is around here too, on the left.
Although,
Sensubin doesn't work high level. Forget it.
Yeah.
Like,
I haven't seen it work high level at least.
Never. Like, it's so easy to block that stuff. Like, you're in the corner, right? No. Keep Crillon as an assist. You go to the corner. Go ahead and Senzu.
I'll do the Senzu.
Good Senzu.
I don't remember.
It's back and assist. Okay,
Oh,
you need to have some.
Oh, it's not gonna work. Because I think we are recovering. Gameplay.
Right. Sorry. Yeah.
Wait.
This side.
Gameplay. Just shout, guys.
Yeah, you need to shout louder. You need to be louder. Louder.
Okay.
It's not you. It's change.
Gameplay.
1-0 England.
1-8. Oh, really? Already?
Let me give you blue health.
Do all guys in Spain have that mustache style? I don't know. We're from Portugal.
Spain.
That's funny.
Go ahead and Senzu.
Okay.
Good Senzu. Are you holding back?
I'm holding back. What's happening? What's happening now?
I don't know.
What did you do?
Okay, I just want to see the Senzu. Okay, it's working.
Oh, it's working. Okay.
Like, that's enough to kick Crillon. That's enough to kick you out. Go ahead and block my vanish.
Yeah.
Mine.
Fuck.
Yeah. It doesn't work. Forget it.
Great. It's not great. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I'm gonna say Yamcha, Tien's assist is better than Broly.
Okay, so yeah, these two are just kind of randomly here.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna say Crillon, same tier as Yamcha, maybe lower actually. Is it like this?
Is it?
I mean, he's cool.
He's got some tricks up his sleeve.
He's got that after image fake outs that it's, especially online, it's hard to block. Like that's an overhead, but you can hold the button for a fake out, and like if the opponent reacts, you can attack low then.
It's kind of tricky.
Is that a low light?
Yeah, it's two low lights. Yeah,
cool.
he has low lights.
I need my health back.
Yeah, like I can go for some tricky stuff like
that Crillon 2H though. Yep, move him down. Move him down.
Oh yeah,
he's garbage.
I forgot about
the Crillon 2H. Hang on, the Crillon 2H. Okay, no. I think it's good. I think it's viable. I think it's got a lot of options. I think it's got decent damage. The wake up options with the rock are pretty cool. So he's got cool key. He's got zoning with Kamehameha. One thing I really like doing with Crillon is holding the Kamehameha as I jump.
Oh, this is cool. Yeah.
And like you keep your momentum. So if you like instant air dash Kamehameha, like that keeps your momentum, right? So.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So you can really just like choose your height, react to the opponent's movements, and zoning wise, he ends up being a very viable character. Yeah, it's like super scary to
it's
when you do
crazy.
That.
It's really good. And like the fact that he falls down means that you cannot punish him. Like if you wanted to go for a super dash and such, but it's kind of crazy because like and you can even cancel.
Indeed. Danny the Consumer says this is a very inventive presentation style, and I fucking love it. Keep up the amazing work, Globku. No, I stole it. I didn't invent this.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's doing it. Everyone asked me to do it. So we're doing it.
But still, thanks.
Yeah, still thanks. Orega bata sa oi ariken sa wo muteki no supido. Oh, he's talking about Vegito. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And he wrote it very weird. Crillon, is he half a tier below Yamcha? You think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this
overall,
is good.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about Brolio or Tien.
This is tricky for me because I don't like any of the characters, but I am kind of afraid of Broly. I am. Broly and his big arms
Okay.
scare the shit out of me.
All right.
And like sometimes I'm saying okay, I'm safe, and then he reaches me with his arm, even with the universal overhead and stuff like that. Sometimes it's crazy, and his priorities with his armor, man, it's kind of scary. And there's one thing against him though, like is very big. It's terrible for mix-up against him. Like when you're in the corner, it's terrible when you have a big character like that. And his hitbox is crazy, but man, his priorities and his armor is it's kind of crazy.
I think he's definitely being slept on. I think his assist is on the bad side, even though it's like a high priority projectile that kind of covers the whole ground. Maybe for neutral, it actually, maybe because of like the way it controls neutral, he might
and it's like
it's
like Big Bang Attack, but it goes front instead of going downwards.
Yeah, and doesn't take as long to leave Broly. Like that's pretty fast.
Yeah,
that is faster than him doing it manually here. Right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna say
this is nuts.
Oh my god! Look at that! Like the way the armor though. This is crazy, man. I hate this guy.
Of course, he's got that touch of death that everyone figured out on day one. So
yeah, I mean
that scores him some points as far as damage goes. He's I think his armor along with command grabs make him super tricky if you can hide the command grabs, of course, because that's people have figured out how to punish that stuff.
Yeah. His mix-up as well. The fact that he's so big, sometimes it's tricky to see if he's going for an overhead or if he's going for a low.
Yeah, like I'm so reaching the ground here, and like it just looks like I'm not going to go for an overhead.
And it also, like, he's so big and he still has a double.
Look,
overhead.
I'm touching the ground. I'm touching the ground on the light.
Yeah. It's super tricky. It's super tricky.
Does he have a low light? No. Yeah. You wish.
You wish.
He's got some cool extensions in the corner by himself without needing assists. And of course, anything you do as far as neutral, go ahead and call Goku Black and move forward. That's not what I wanted. Bring back 18. Call Goku Black's assist and move forward as you would control the neutral.
Doesn't matter.
Right?
I'm gonna punch you as well.
Okay. No, this has infinite armor.
It's like...
This move has infinite armor. It's the only one. Like, everything else has 1 point of armor.
Yeah.
But it's almost pretty much everything. Like, the mediums, only the lights don't have the armor. So I think, like, he's really being slept on. I think the reason why people haven't picked him up yet is because he needs some assists for damage, mid-screen at least.
Yeah.
He spent some resources for that kind of stuff. And I think the obvious mix-ups, people have already kind of broken them. But I think there's a lot of potential here to be discovered. I think he's above Yamcha, to be honest.
I think he has potential to be above Yamcha. But I don't think he is yet.
Okay.
Like, I feel like if
You're agreeing with me, but giving me the argument to not pull him up yet.
Yeah, just because, like, the reason why we put Yamcha this high now is because we've seen what he's able to do as an anchor by himself because of Kazunoko. We haven't seen that from Broly yet, so I'm gonna say for now. Yeah, but I do agree with you. There's possibilities, and there's one thing I like. Go ahead and put the gameplay. There's one thing I like about him, like the way the way he comes down. How'd you do that? Is it heavy in the air? No, go up, jump.
Oh, this?
Yeah, that is very tricky. That is very tricky to punish sometimes. Like I get punished a lot when he uses assists. Like that hitbox is crazy on that. And then he can just keep the pressure on.
So I can do...
It's crazy, man. It's like it seems like it doesn't like. Leave me alone. I get people pick me out a lot on that with that attack.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely quite tricky. So Tien.
All right. I also think Broly's assist is a bit on the good side. Because like it for the corner mix-up stuff that you like talking about, go ahead and block. That it covers a pretty good portion there. Not the best, but it covers a pretty good portion. But I think for neutral, this is pretty good. Like I just follow the beam and you can do anything while I'm hitting here.
Right.
Right. So closing the distance and initiating your own pressure.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely...
Yeah, go ahead.
It's definitely like the way Big Bang Attack would work if you didn't throw it downwards. Like the difference between throwing the key blast downwards instead of throwing it forward.
Yeah, I think
it makes a big difference.
A big deal.
So yeah.
Yeah, okay. Tien. Tien's super versatile. I think Tien's definitely above. I don't know why you don't agree. But I think Tien... First of all, he's super versatile. He's got so much overhead stuff because his...
Oh, it's tricky.
Yeah, it's tricky. Well. He's got like these two lights. Damn it.
Let me go into the corner.
Okay. That's maybe easier.
Maybe go with a bigger character. Just...
He's fast. He's got the damage. You can always get a hard knockdown, a slide knockdown, even off a vanish. Even off a vanish. Even off a vanish.
That's what I said.
Okay. Because he can do the volleyball. So that's, I think, a big deal. He's got this for Oki.
Yeah.
He's got this in block strings, which is very fast. He's also got this, which is punishable by a down heavy. But
you
covered by assists. Which I didn't cover well at all.
And that's an happy birthday for you.
That's an happy birthday, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's got the tools. Of course, he's got the suicide level 3, right? You don't know when I'm gonna stop. So just gonna keep losing health. But I think if he's not your anchor, that kind of doesn't matter. Like, you only use that to delete characters. And if you delete a character, it kind of doesn't matter how much health you lose with Tien.
Right. So, I'm gonna say he's not...
And then he's got Chiaotzu, which is the best scaling ultimate of the game.
Right. The fact that he can do a slide knockdown always, the double heavy cancel because of that same attack that does the slide knockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, his mix-up potential. He also... Oh yeah, and he has a grab as well. He has the...
Yeah, he has the command grab. You do have to spend a bar for that.
But it's quite tricky.
You spend another bar for a vanish combo.
And that's like...
Oh, that actually doesn't give you the slide knockdown.
Yeah, because we already have the...
The what?
After, it's the vanish. We have the after the vanish. I don't know if you spend a bar.
No, but if I do this after the vanish, it works. You go to ground.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something specific to this.
Oh.
To this command grab.
Oh, because it's... Because it's one smash towards the ground.
Oh.
One smash towards the ground and then the vanish.
Alright, that's
yeah,
why.
still, yeah. You proved me wrong.
You do get a sliding knockdown off of this.
Yeah, Tien is actually... Yeah, he's quite fun.
And his assist is not a beam, exactly. It looks like a beam, but it shoots the opponent upwards if you get hit. So it's a little bit different, and it doesn't last as long as a beam, but it's still okay for controlling.
It's okay
neutral.
for...
Like, you can't like do a full screen thing like you can with Broly or with the beams, because this is actually a lot faster. It's just like one hit. If you just reflect once, it's gone.
It's gone, yeah.
With the beam, you stay there for a while, like, right?
Yeah.
So that gives me time to move forward.
And also, like, if you're blocking, the beam is great, because if you're blocking, you just stay there. You're staggered by the block. Yeah, and it's one thing I use a lot to close up. Yeah. I see my opponent falling down, I go for the assist beam, and I'm into him. So, yeah, his assist... I'm gonna say his assist is worse than Broly's.
I can agree with that, yeah.
And...
It is a lot faster, though. So, in some situations... For example, in this situation, it's kind of perfect.
yeah. Right.
I can follow up.
Yeah. What about the...
that doesn't work.
What about the universal overhead? How does it work in terms of timing?
Pretty super simple.
Sorry.
Needs to
be at the same time, probably as the... Like, call the assist at the same time as the universal.
I can do it a little bit later.
Yeah. But it's still, like, it doesn't hide, like, when you're doing mix-ups, it doesn't hide very much. It does keep you staggered for a while.
It doesn't hide Broly, because Broly's huge, but...
Yeah, okay. It's tricky, but I'm gonna say Napa's assist is better.
Napa's assist is better, sure.
So yeah,
I'll accept that.
Is well.
He's in a good
where
place.
it is.
I'm gonna say next on the chopping block would be this girl, this guy, maybe this guy. What do you think? Maybe this guy.
For next
tier.
And I'm gonna say, honestly, Goku Black as well.
Goku Black.
For sure. And I would say that... I don't know. I'm gonna say Android 21 is a bit above that.
Above all these?
Although Piccolo...
I think Piccolo... I mean, Hook and God obviously won the summit with Piccolo. Best Piccolo player. But I think people have learned what's up with that. He's got a lot of options, which make him high tier for sure. I think his assist's really bad.
His assist is useless, pretty much.
I don't like his assist at all.
Like
maybe not as bad as Crillon. Not Crillon bad, but
it's
Vegito
really
bad.
It's really slow. It has low priority, even lower than Vegito Blue.
Yeah.
And the thing is...
But yeah, he's got the mix-up, man. He opens up people.
By himself, he can do 50-50 mix-up.
Yeah.
And it's stuff that you don't react to, you just guess. And if you guess wrong, you're gonna get opened up. And for me, that's a big thing.
Definitely.
That is a big thing. So I'm gonna say that Piccolo is definitely above the others.
Above these guys on the right?
Yeah.
So you're saying Android and Piccolo are above the
I
others.
think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Who's at the bottom here from these four?
Let's see.
Like Zamasu, they're starting to figure him out. Like we're gonna see Zamasu in the next tournament.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sonic Fox is using him.
Sure.
And I think that even though his mix-up seemed like it was gonna be better than it actually is, because people seem to be countering Sonic Fox really well, but at the same time he hasn't labbed that much with him as he did with the others. So I'm gonna say that Zamasu will go up in this.
Like his mix-up potential is kind of crazy.
It is definitely crazy. But I'm gonna say Piccolo and Android are above him. First of all, Android has this crazy extension. She can be extended, like her combos can be extended.
No, but
with
okay,
everyone.
these two we'll talk about them in a while.
You wanna go
Do you think?
first for the?
Do you think these four are on the same tier? Like, okay, so is Zamasu above Tien or on the same level? First question.
Good question. I'm gonna say
I personally think if we did Broly like this, because like his potential hasn't been unleashed yet,
yeah.
then we have to keep Zamasu in here.
Okay.
I do think his projectile might be better than Tien. His projectile assist.
Oh yeah, a lot of priority as well.
Yeah, this has a beam priority, which Tien's does as well.
But it's really fast.
I think the travel speed allows me to travel behind it, unlike Tien's, which is like, no, I can't travel the full screen if I have Tien's. With this, I can for sure.
Yeah, so it like keeps you safe, kind of keeps you safe.
Yeah.
All the way, and it's better. I think it's better for extensions because the reach is it's bigger. It's a bigger beam.
Yeah. So he's gonna stay there, hiding behind Broly.
Yeah.
I think that's the right place for him.
Yeah. It's kind of similar to Broly's as well.
Sure. And we've shown off like some of his mix-up potential. Like he's got such a fast overhead low.
Yeah.
So if you hide this somewhere in, and something Sonic Fox was doing, after a sliding knockdown, he just techs up and does this and gets out. Like there's no corner for Zamasu, basically.
Yeah.
Zamasu just gets out.
And also, like, if you have beam assist and stuff like that, with him, you're just always in the air, so you kind of win neutral. If you're in the air.
If I'm just doing this,
I can call assists, but it doesn't matter because
no, I'm not gonna start blocking.
Like,
it's like, I don't know why I did that, but I caught you.
It caught me and my assist as well.
But like, yeah, from here, if I see you calling assists, then you can't control me. You can't make me block because I'm up here, right?
That's the only thing I can do.
That's the only thing you can do. Can I counter you with light? I don't know. No. So my best option is to block here.
Yeah, it's what Sonic Fox does.
But that kind of... Okay, so from here we're gonna fall for sure, right? And from here you're controlled. Right? Because I still got assists.
You've still got assists, and also like... I think you can call your stuff, your thingies.
Yeah, which leaves me in the air for a little bit longer.
And that gives you...
If I block your super dash here, I can stay in the air for a bit longer.
Yeah, which is also tricky. And those sparks...
Actually, can I just fucking stay in the air forever? Go ahead. Oh, no, I can't activate it again before reaching the ground.
Okay. Another thing that... those sparks, they give you a free universal overhead combo without assists. Like, if you do the universal overhead with that...
Yeah, it's a little bit later.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky. It does it. Sonic Fox does it.
I know.
But
this is really long.
That's it.
I got it.
Yeah, like
just on feeling alone.
This is crazy. This is actually crazy. So yeah, he has a lot of potential.
You're gonna see this guy in tournaments. Basically, that's why he's up here.
Yeah.
I'd say 18's assist isn't that good, but you disagree.
I disagree.
I think she's around here.
I think if used properly,
I think you're in the tier where the 16 assist thing works. Like, the way 16's assist is used is, in a block string, you're encouraged to press buttons, and you're caught pressing buttons, right? That's the thing. Like, if you have another character, and you call in for assists with 18, go ahead and do block string.
I'm gonna do regular block strings.
Okay. So, it encourages me to press buttons, try to punish your gap, right?
Yeah.
But I think you're in the gap where it actually works now, because I think if you just keep blocking, that thing is actually worthless.
I mean, it is. It is, yeah. It's like, it's more of a defense. And also, but it also, for example, you have... No, let's say I do this. I'm kind of vulnerable after doing this.
Yeah?
But if I mask this with the assist...
Yeah, you could catch me on the punish.
And there's a lot of ways, there's a lot of smart ways you can do this, like... Of course you didn't block, but...
I mean, you're not
bad
covered
timing,
at all.
bad timing. Right? That was bad timing.
I don't think you can time that correctly, actually.
I
don't think you
I
can
think
time
it's
that correctly.
Android, for example. Android does the smash downwards, and she can be covered by that because it's where you are, right?
Yeah.
And
it's good to cover Dragon Rush, I agree. But if it's an assist that's only good to cover one option, it's not a good assist.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of working the same as Vegeta does. Not as good, but yeah, it kind of tricks you. If not used consistently, it's gonna trick you for sure. But then again, if you're not using the assist consistently, yeah, it's not a good assist. Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna maybe like pull these guys up a little bit, just so I can see Zamas's face.
Yeah.
And
as far as character itself,
I think she's got some really good Oki. On Wake Up, she's a nightmare.
she's a nightmare.
Yeah, but I think block string wise, she's very assist dependent. It doesn't look like it, but she's actually very assist dependent.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So block string wise, I mean, she's got tricky stuff, but she's not gonna do much on her own. Oki is definitely a strongest suit. And damage-wise, I don't think she's a big deal.
There's one thing about her though, like what's the special attack she does? Is it?
Oh.
Not only
Fuck
that, not only that. Like if you swap characters, you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
And I think.
Tadaima, Sanjo. Uchu ichi no erito senshi. Lend a hand. Help us save the drama club at the Freeza Force Academy today. What the hell?
What the hell? Almost all over. What are you on about?
I don't know. A good 18 doesn't let up the pressure, honestly. I'm gonna say a good an 18 that doesn't let off the pressure is an 18 waiting to be punished. Because the stuff she does is not capless.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, she has good stuff.
She's good. I mean, she's not low on this tier. Look at this.
Not at all.
She's pretty high.
Not at all.
I just don't think she's better than this, and she might be overhyped a little bit.
I think she is. I think she is higher than Tien and Zamas. So this is just my opinion. That's what I've played against. I think she's really good. Like her potential, the fact that you can just. Okay, I don't want you to swap. I'm gonna put this here.
For a bar. Also, that disappears if you get hit.
Right, but
Also, call him and block. Oh, it stays. Okay. Until I hit him.
But that's the thing, like, if I have you in the corner, you're pretty much dead. I call this, and you don't want to switch, even if you go for a, let's say you want to go...
I don't mind switching if I'm almost dead. I'll eat that super in the face.
Let me see what I can do. I don't know. I don't know what
happened. Did you cancel it to super? Or?
I tried to do a vanish to see if I could...
Alright, go try again.
Okay, let's see. Oh, maybe mistimed. Again. Alright.
It's gotta be later. There. No, that was perfect.
What if I do this? Let me see. Go ahead. Swap back.
Oh.
So this
That's beautiful.
This is interesting. See? See what I mean? Like, let's say I want to block. I want to go for pressure, and then you do a vanish. Not a vanish. That's what I mean. That was stupid. I go
Block
for
cancel?
pressure. Yeah, block cancel. And I mean,
I will never do a block cancel in this situation.
right, of course, because you don't want to switch. You prefer because there's something there that's preventing you from switch.
In this
And that's-
situation, I'll probably do something like this. Go ahead. No, call him.
Right, but I'm forcing you to spark.
Right, yeah,
That's
sure.
a good tool. That's a tool that no one has
Yeah, okay.
in this game. That's the thing I'm saying. And also, like, first of all, stand low, standing low,
yeah.
and also has 2 lows, which is something, for example, Gohan doesn't have. I
Right.
like that. The fact that you have like pressure, it's confusing. I know she has a command grab as well.
Yeah.
You have a lot of
The
pressure.
the least used command grab in the game.
Yeah, right. But this is confusing as hell. I mean, she has like
Two characters, yeah.
that's yeah. She depends a lot on assists, but I think that she is honestly above Tien Zamasu.
By the way, you can just do a BNB. You don't have to Dragon Rush or anything fancy there. People are after the 17 assist thing.
I mean, if you wanna go for the
Yeah, the snapback.
The
because
snapback.
The idea is that character is hurt. We are calling 17 to make sure that character doesn't get out.
right.
So going for a fast snapback might actually be the best option.
Yeah, she can be super tricky. She can like trick you into I'm standing.
Sorry,
and
but
doing
are we
low.
agreeing that she should be here or
I think that she should be
higher?
higher than Tien and Zamas. I think she has more weapons to her in her disposal. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, you can make an argument for Zamas's flight,
But
being, being unique as well.
But we haven't seen it yet. That's the thing. I've seen 18
Okay.
do
I'll
really
go this
tricky
far.
stuff.
I guess.
Alpha tier. Yeah.
I'll go this far. I'd put Trunks in the same place, but with a better assist. Probably around here.
Oh yeah, his assist is good for
Assist about the same level as
like.
Tien.
Let's go back into
Gameplay?
gameplay. Like his assist, and it hides so much as well. Like
Yeah.
if you're in the middle of a block string. Yeah, of course I'm bad at 18. But yeah, it adds a lot. It's really fast as well. It's good for extensions.
And as an active character, he's got the spins, and the spins make him tricky, make him unpredictable. That's
Yeah.
not a spin.
That's on the spin.
Like the way block strings work on Trunks, he's got so many options for engaging and disengaging. He can stay safe for a very long time, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah,
Like it's hard to know. Okay.
it's cool stuff. One thing though.
Also, the heavy version, you can like do some very tricky stuff with that. Like you can go forward, come back. Yeah.
yeah. This
Like,
is
is he
tricky.
gonna gross up or
This is
not?
tricky as hell. This is tricky as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, his mix-ups are great. His low medium is actually fast and has a lot of
Yeah,
reach.
It's really good. He doesn't have a low light.
It doesn't have a low light, which thank God, because this guy is crazy. This tricks me a lot. This medium is very ambiguous. Like it tricks me a lot because the hitbox is kind of. It seems like it's gonna whiff, but it doesn't.
Huh.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's super crazy. It's crazy for me. I have a lot of trouble fighting against him, and also like his combo extensions are good by himself. He has big combos, which is great for when you're struggling against a sparking enemy or something like that. His damage is good. He has good damage.
You've got to change the future for block strings as well and fake out, which is quarter circle backward special. And if you hold it, so like that can really like that resets the block string.
Oh yeah. Yep. This is good.
Yeah,
I
he's
might
cool.
play
He's got
Trunks.
decent damage. The disadvantage is if you're not in the corner, throwing a level 3 is hard unless you spend another bar for a vanish.
Yeah.
But other than that,
This actually the heavy in the air is one of the best.
yeah,
I think.
one of the best
in the
heavies
game.
in the air, for sure.
Like the reach is insane.
And then would you say Goku Black also? I think his assist is pretty good. Just the
His
beam
assist is one of the best. as any beam assist apart from Cell, because Cell assist beam is.
Cell's assist covers a pretty good port. It's not as good, but I think it's pretty good.
But it's not as good. And I think it lasts a bit less time than actually the others do. But anyway, overall, I would say, I mean, yeah, Goku Black is probably at the same. Like I myself am a Goku Black player,
Right.
and I feel like, unfortunately, he doesn't have a low light,
Right.
which is a bummer. But he can do a lot of tricky stuff, especially like you fight with assists.
Yeah, you can definitely cover the gaps in those things. The problem is, when he's solo, he can't do half that stuff.
It can do off that stuff, but at the same time, I can be really tricky as well. Like,
Yeah, I mean, if you're reading the down heavy.
and like he has a good priority. Like these attacks come up really fast. Like he's medium in the air and such. They come up really fast.
And even
They can
his
be
like just
ambiguous.
his light jab in the ground. No, just
Oh, the
standing.
light. Oh, yeah.
Like that thing checks you. It's got good reach. Even the medium standing, it's also like
even
very fast.
This is my anchor, and like his reach is great. And even if I wanna like go the other way, it works great. Also, the fact that if I wanna go for this is really fast and gets people off guard a lot. He has good damage. His level 3 does a hard knockdown from anywhere, which I think is a good trait for.
Yeah, you could be high up in the air. It brings you back to the ground.
I mean, it's tricky.
Best down heavy in the game.
Best down heavy in the game for sure. This is tricky as well. It comes off really quick. It has the same. I'm gonna say the same priorities, like the way you can do a safe jump with Goku. You can.
Oh yeah.
You can do the same with this guy.
Yeah, if I do a roll level 3, you're already on the ground.
And I can reflect.
Yep.
You can do this safely with this guy, which is great for an anchor character. I mean, there's a bit of a extension potential with his other super. You can kind of
Right, you have double super potential for sure.
yeah, stuff like this. I can do it like really properly. Like you can help stuff like this. I was going for the Sparking Blast, but I don't have it. It does have that sort of potential. It does have like this, which if you don't overuse it, it's tricky.
I don't think that is great offline. Online that works. I don't think offline it works at all.
The way that I use it, which is 99% of the times, I don't.
Okay.
It can be tricky. Sometimes like
People forget he has it.
EienRinnegan, how do you combo off his jumping Ki Blast in neutral? It just needs to be really close. Like, if he's really close, like, damn it. It just follows up. Like, if I go for an overhead,
Don't think of comboing off of this. Think of comboing off of the heavy, which then goes into that.
yeah, like when you want to go for a wake up overhead, people will try and punish you with a level 3.
Mm-hmm.
But if you like do this, you're gonna be in the ground. Actually,
Whoops.
that was good timing. That was good timing for you and bad timing for me. I'm in the ground. I reflected, and I'm gonna ready for a full punish.
Yep.
So yeah, that's cool. Don't think of it as a like I use it a lot for neutral now.
You can extend from a vanish, yeah.
Yeah, like I use it for this. Dive kick and God Slicer combo. I don't use it, but it's a good extension. I don't think it's worth it while playing online because it's a bit tricky to do. But I mean, I'm not that good of a player. But yeah, he has good extensions by himself. His attacks have great range. I mean, like his heavy in the air is also great.
Oh yeah.
His down heavy is just the best. I mean,
It just doesn't catch you behind.
I'm gonna say actually, you didn't bring. Where's Goku?
Here.
You
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
bring
I could have brought him here. Yeah.
I'm gonna say that Goku.
I'm gonna say Goku might be. I don't know.
I don't think he's better.
Goku. Okay, Goku has got a better assist slightly. Like
think so?
it's almost the same, but it's slightly better.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh,
You wanna compare?
Yeah, that's comparable.
So we're done with Trunks, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you Goku here. And so what were we talking about? Goku Super Saiyan.
We can.
I honestly think this is the tier for Android 21.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think she's higher. I don't think Piccolo is higher than this, but
The reason I think
they're strong with good assists, but I don't know.
that's the thing. I think that Android works with mostly all assists, especially with her extensions. The damage output she does is great, and
Yeah.
also she has one of the best reaches in the game,
Yeah.
and that can throw you off real like that, and also like jumping medium.
Jumping medium,
The
yeah.
jumping medium is just crazy, and like for she
Did
can be
any
so
of you
tricky.
watch Dameshta, Powerful Girl Z? No joke, this is a real anime by Toei. I have not.
No, I don't
have
know.
not. Oh, hi, Mike.
I have not. So yeah, I think that's why I think she's better. Let's compare the.
Yeah.
So.
Call them both at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It looks identical, actually.
Yeah,
I think Goku's is a bit faster.
No, that's the change.
Yep. It might be the same.
I think it's the same.
If I get hit, throw Goku. Throw. I think they're the same.
Yeah, the scream is different.
I
though.
think Goku's a bit faster because of something that happens with Kid Buu. I feel like I can't extend with Black for some reason.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So it might be like a couple of frames faster, but like that level of detail is not gonna matter here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Goku is not as good as Goku Black as a character though.
He's a lot more honest.
Yeah, he's really honest. Like, no low light either, and oh shit, what I'm doing? No low light either. Everything he does. One thing I like about him,
He has double super in the air.
he has
On his
double
own.
super in the air,
Yes.
but he also loses corner in his level 3, which for me is a very big thing.
But he's got hard knockdown on level 1. A slight knockdown on level 1. If you do a Kamehameha downwards, you do a sliding knockdown.
Right. Okay. And also you can pick up like a vanish combo from.
Yeah, from a vanish combo you can throw another sliding knockdown every time.
And I missed, but yeah, you can do that, which is good. But Goku Black
And also,
can also
as,
do that.
as like a control, you see your opponent jumping, quarter circle forward heavy,
Oh yeah.
and it's still your turn.
Even if you down heavy, like
Yeah. If I'm in the air, no, you
I
mistimed it though.
You think so?
Yeah.
No.
You mistimed it.
Think so?
Yeah, you have time. You have time to throw. You have time to throw a light before I reach the ground.
That's what. Okay, let's go it again. I'm pressing a lot.
Okay, maybe I'm not high enough. Damn it. I reach the ground fast there. Huh.
Yeah,
This never works online.
it doesn't.
I've tried doing that. There we go.
It needs to be very specific though.
She got me.
Okay.
I think you do have the priority. And like that just controls neutral in a very awesome way.
Right.
Obviously, something that Goku Black doesn't have, that he does, that maybe puts him on the same tier as Goku Black, I would say, is aerial Kamehameha.
Yeah.
Goku Black doesn't have this, and that's great for zoning.
And
Like I
again.
catch so many people with TK Kamehameha.
Oh, it needs to be the other one. Okay.
Can you TK?
What is that?
Half circle up special.
Oh. Fuck.
Whoa. Delay the special a little bit. There you go.
Oh,
Now don't point it downwards.
oh shit.
There you go. Like that height is perfect for me to be unable to punish you with a super dash if
Yeah.
I'm jumping around. Like that height is just crazy good. And I think maybe that puts him above. Personally, I prefer him. For me, he's better than Goku Black. But I can see the arguments for Goku Black
I
because
mean-
of like he's got so many special moves that Goku doesn't have. He's
Right. I
kind
mean,
of straightforward.
I'm gonna say, Okay, I'm gonna say neither of them is better, but I think as an anchor, which I use Goku Black, and this is obviously not in this discussion.
As an anchor, Goku Black is better.
For sure. Just for me, just because of the
Because
fact that you
Goku,
lose.
yeah, Goku loses the corner with his level 3.
And that's the worst thing. That's
Right.
the worst thing you can do. So yeah, let's go back to the screen. Okay.
Yeah, I don't. I feel like they should be here.
It's the same.
Yeah, they're the same. I think they're the same. I'm gonna do this, but you know the assists are the same. It's just so you can see them. I honestly think Android 21 is here. But you think it's above, and I think you've given some pretty good arguments for her. I don't think her assist is great. It's like hit, kind of. It's just one, bam.
Oh yeah, it's terrible actually.
It's actually more of a TN assist.
I mean, the thing with her, it's like it's so much damage
Actually,
that she can do.
I think TN is like hit. It's kind of like this.
Yeah, like her pressure is great. She has great range, great damage, and she has a command grab.
This is way too high.
And honestly, the fact that with extra moves you can do such crazy combos with her, it's hard. It's gonna be hard for someone to actually pick that up. But I think she's a bit above the others, honestly.
Okay, and you'd put Piccolo on the same tier.
Yeah,
and his assist, we've talked about it, and we've talked a lot about Piccolo.
Yeah, it's not great.
Great, so we've reached the big ones. Look, this is pretty simple. This is the top. I would consider putting this guy towards the top too, followed by this guy, followed by this guy at the bottom of all of these. Maybe same tier as these guys, but we can have the discussion.
Okay.
But I think this is sort of the final order of things. Like, put these guys, I don't care where this chart ends, maybe like up here.
Yeah, Cell and Buu, like,
we'll get to these guys maybe.
I mean,
you want to do them now?
You can put them straight away up there. Kid Buu up there and on the top right corner.
I don't think it's as good as Yamcha. Right. I don't think it's as good as a beam. But maybe
for mix-up, it is. For neutral, not that much. So let's make them almost the same. Yeah. Okay.
And then I have to look at Cell's assist.
Cell's assist, I think, is.
I have to look at it. Let's go change character.
Let's put the characters that are missing.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. You've been playing Vegeta, so I'm gonna let you do Vegeta. I'm gonna let you do Cell. I'm gonna do this.
I should use 16 as well, because I have people are arguing that 16 will still be top tier, for sure, and I'm gonna show you why. It's great.
I don't fear 16s that much, but I can see.
You fear mine.
I can see reasons why.
You fear mine.
Not really.
You do.
I fear your Gohan. After your Gohan, I don't really fear anyone. I've lost to the other characters, but like I don't fear them.
Oh.
You're 16. Here's your Cell. Here's your Vegeta. And we're missing
Gohan.
Your Gohan. Okay.
Okay, that's okay.
Let's do this for now. Cell bottom of the list. Yeah. Cell worst character in the game. We're kind of deciding where to put Cell's assists, right? Because we know these are the two tops. Kid Buu breaks the rules of the game so much. Cell has such high damaging combos that are so goddamn long and great mix-up options.
Yeah.
Maybe solo he's not the best, and maybe that's... I'd knock him a few points down, but also Kid Buu is not the best solo. But let me just look at Cell's assist. That's almost as good as a beam. Because, like, it's not full screen, but, like, I can't move.
I mean, if you jump...
Yeah?
You're out.
I know I'm out, but that still covers your approach. Maybe not.
No, man.
Maybe not at all.
And I think it's actually slower than the others.
It's almost for sure. You do fear 16. Stop lying. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. So I think his place is okay here.
So...
As a support, as an assist. Like, they're on the top, obviously.
Yeah, but it's not...
Assist-wise.
Assist-wise, he's not
he's okay.
as good as a normal...
He's okay. He's got his extensions, and for pressure, like, start pressuring me and call Cell. Like, it's kind of great for that stuff. And covers enough of the screen to make it confusing.
Yeah, for sure.
Great gameplay. Thank you. I didn't show it.
Yeah.
I didn't show it. Sorry.
For pressure.
Yeah. Wah, wah.
Yeah, I mean...
Please don't nerf Cell. Really? Really? Look, I hope this thing gets nerfed. Everything on the top here, whoever ends up there, gets nerfed, and this guy gets better, this guy gets better. I want to see a change in the meta.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to watch the world burn. Though I do find Kid Buu very fun, and also Gotenks. Let's talk. You wanna argue for 16 up there?
So I mean, 16. First of all, 16 has a lot of. His armor is great. I don't use it a lot for sure, but his armor is great. One thing I love about 16 and his mix-up potential is the fact that he has long legs. I can hit you from anywhere. Like, I cross you up from anywhere, I'm gonna hit you. And I can turn that into a combo because of his big arms.
Or a block string, like you immediately get me blocking again. Like, even if you don't open me up. It's like, no, I haven't escaped the pressure.
Like, then is fucking...
God damn it, Cell.
I missed.
Cell just works with everything.
It works, and also like...
Sorry.
Is the way you can extend his combos is just crazy. Like...
It works with so many assists.
Everything works. Like, for sparking things, like, his sparking is crazy. The sparking on this guy is crazy. Like, I can defend.
No.
And also, like, I've seen people do it. I don't really know how to do it, but I can go from a universal overhead to a vanish cancel, and then like
I don't know how to do it.
Grab you.
Here's me doing it first try.
Don't tell me this isn't crazy. Like the damage output on this guy.
Yeah, he kind of converts very well
and reset.
From any situation.
He can also do. I've been practicing this. This is kind of tough, but like, what is it? It's like.
Oh, okay, I see.
It's like
that sparking combo.
Yeah.
Those loops.
It's kind of tricky. It's taking a while. But he can also do the sparking combos. Great damage output as an anchor. The fact that I feel really safe when playing this guy, just because of the fact that I can go every time into this. I'm back into pressure. I have a reset.
I think he's one of the best anchors in the game. Like, I'm not gonna disagree with you on that. But like, I don't think I'm gonna put 16 above Vegeta. For instance.
I wouldn't put 16 above Vegeta. I would put him probably around the same level as Gotenks.
So Gotenks was on the bottom of these tiers.
For sure.
So you're saying like these three bottom. And then maybe something like this?
I'm gonna say Bardock is above Gohan.
I'm gonna take your word on that, because you're the Gohan expert. But I think I fear Gohan a lot more.
That's because you haven't played like a proper Bardock.
I guess.
Bardock has a lot of weapons.
So you wouldn't even say this, you would say this.
Yeah, for sure.
And would you say here? Below those two? I mean, not support-wise, but up and down. Just, it's not like top tier. It's like,
That's the thing. I think he's right along with Cell and Kid Buu.
Oh,
honestly.
I don't think so. I think these guys break the game so much in a way that Bardock doesn't. Like, Cell and Kid Buu just break the rules. Like, first of all, this mix-up is fucking nuts, right? It doesn't matter if you know it. It doesn't matter if you know it.
Yeah.
Right? I missed.
It's crazy, yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like, you may know Kid Buu's mix-ups by heart, you're still gonna get caught. Because you have to guess. There's no way. And then...
Right.
And then, like, he's got... Any attack. Just throw me any attack. I want it to reflect. Damn it. Damn it! No, it has to be a melee. Fuck. His, okay. It's not working.
Okay.
I have to read the reflect. But basically, reflect low medium. is so good. In the corner, he puts you into a slide knockdown. Good luck blocking Zoki. He's got that. He's got the go ahead and block.
Yeah.
I'm back in the corner with you.
Right. Okay.
Look, this guy breaks the game in ways that no other one of these characters does.
Probably Cell.
Right.
Yeah, just probably Cell.
Just probably Cell.
But I think Bardock...
I think Bardock is a lot more honest than Kid Buu. That makes him weaker, even though he's got a lot of bullshit for sure.
I'm gonna say that Bardock is the best character with and
his assist is not
accounting
better.
for bullshit that happens with Kid Buu and Cell. I think Bardock is the best character because he has the best range for his attacks. He has the best priorities. He has the best. I mean, his level 3 works from anywhere. You have a free jump. You have a free mix-up. You can easily do Touch of Death with him. You can extend combos easily. You can go for a slide knockdown from anywhere in the screen. I think he's definitely better than Gohan, for example. Just because of that. Like, he has so many options.
Would you do this to Gohan? Or would you still do this to Gohan?
I think, yeah, I would put Gohan higher than those.
Higher than those three.
Yeah,
okay,
for sure.
So it's a matter of these two great anchors, right? Vegeta's assist, even after the nerf, I think it's better. Maybe not as good as Kid Buu's, but up there.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
By the way, Bardock's assists, are we agreeing about his placement here?
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
16's got a pretty good assist, not as good as Vegeta's. I'm going to say it's good, but...
I think it's better than most... I think it's better than Bardock's.
Think it's better than Bardock's?
Man.
So...
This assist is crazy.
So is the Bardock's assist maybe a bit too good? Should he like be closer to Cell here?
Maybe the same as Zamasu and Broly.
Okay.
And maybe 16 a bit further. Because 16 is like...
So I'm gonna do this and this. Right? And then we're gonna... Okay, you want to show the 16 assist?
Yeah, like I'm gonna do a normal pressure.
It hides.
It comes...
It hides.
It hides. It comes really fast, and it works for stuff like this. For the overhead, the universal, it worked for the...
For the attempt to punish there?
And it's like, it's really ambiguous as well. Like, it covers a lot. So I'm gonna say he has one of the best assists, for sure.
Okay.
It doesn't do a lot for neutral, but for pressure and for damage, for sure. And also for extensions.
Now here's a weird one to place assist-wise. I don't think it's as good as these two. I might go as far as to call it a bad assist. Because it's like, it's...
Very situational.
It's like, it's good as long as you keep blocking, right?
Yeah.
So if you just keep blocking... But then you stop and you ruin my whole thing.
Yeah.
Right? And also, like, if I use the assist, this burns through the smash.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if I do it down heavy, don't block. That is a smash attack, I can do the big damage here, right? If I do this, I've lost the smash.
Yeah.
So now I'm limited to some tiny damage.
Right.
So, even though on block, like if you block, the block stun on this thing is pretty good. It's like 2 blocks and 1, 2. Can you actually reflect the second one? The second one.
Oh, just the second one.
No,
Nope.
no gap.
No.
But you can reflect the first and get caught in the second. It's not true block string, but it still doesn't allow you to reflect in the middle? That's weird.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be at the middle line for sure because it's very situational. If you could keep your opponent blocking, it's crazy. It gives you a lot of time for mix-up.
Right.
If you don't, it's just weird. And also for extensions, like the stun gauge, when it's so high, it gets to a point where it doesn't work anymore.
Right. And I'm gonna say if you put Teen Gohan half a tier above these guys, half a tier below Bardock, his assist is pretty much the same as Teen Gohan, right?
No, I think the range is a bit better because it's bigger. Like his hitbox is bigger.
So
but it
it's
should be
slightly
around
better?
the same. Yeah, I think it's slightly better.
He's like a Bardock? He's like right there.
Bardock is better because it's faster and goes front.
So slightly better than Teen Gohan, slightly worse than Bardock.
Yeah, okay.
Is this the final tier list? Attention, Goku and Goku Black are exactly on the same spots. I've only done this so you guys can see
right.
better.
I'm gonna say that maybe Vegeta is at the same level as Gohan. And
yeah, I wanted to do that, but you gave such a good argument for 16 that I didn't have the balls to ask for
right. The thing is, like, first of all, Vegeta as this.
DP in the air.
DP in the air, man. That is crazy. That is crazy.
It's a turn stealer. He's got a great engagement tool with quarter circle forward square. Or that. That's not square.
Oh, and this is great for mix-up as well. Like,
I mean, very unsafe if you don't have assists, but yes.
Right, but as everything is.
Woof. Woof.
That is ambiguous.
Woof.
And like, I can go...
Yep.
Or... This is crazy. Like, this is very ambiguous. This is the stuff that Goichi uses.
Yeah.
But his DP in the air is just the best thing in the
the
world.
dive kick, so underused too. Like, that thing's plus on block.
Oh, yeah. Like...
On block.
If you're in the corner... And it seems it isn't.
Yeah,
like,
no, yeah, it's tricky. Yeah, it feels like you can. It's your turn, but it's not.
But yeah, DP.
And he's got great zoning with his key blast.
DP, great zoning with his key blast that can be cancelled
into the DP if reflected or blocked.
Ah, right.
Right. If I don't block, like you can't cancel like this. If you're not hitting. And of course, he picks you up from here, from the key blast into a vanish combo.
There's some like. Those weird extensions that he does as well.
He's got one of the best level 3s in the game.
Right.
Scaling wise. And like that thing puts you in the corner. Sorry, that thing puts you in the ground. Go to sleep. And you've got so much time. Go ahead and do a level 3. And look at how much time you have for the wake up pressure. It's one of the best. Like even full screen, you can make it back here.
Yeah.
Right? So in the corner, if you do something like that in the corner because like you're the anchor, you're building...
Yeah.
You can do like a double instant air dash before I even get up.
It's crazy.
I don't have time to punish that.
It's crazy, like, and overall, like, his low light is great as well.
Oh yeah.
Like, I love his low light. His low medium is great as well for confirmation. He has a lot of tools for building meter and damage and doing damage. I mean, yeah, I'd say he's as good as Gohan. And as an anchor, much better.
Yeah.
Is for me one of the best anchors in the game, if not the best.
Justice for TN assist and DHC. His DHC does give you some damage. Like I wanted TN higher on this list. But I think we've got some pretty convincing arguments for everyone.
For sure.
Like the changes I'd make, 21 would be lower. Tien would be higher. Zamasu would be higher. Black would probably be lower a little bit. And I think Gohan would probably be on the same level as Bardock. Those would be my personal changes, but I think as a discussion we've reached like a much richer tier chart. I don't know if you want to make some personal notes before we close this.
The reason why I think Gohan is lower is Gohan is great for pressure, for mix-up. His priority though, and especially on neutral, he has long legs. It's great for reaching people that are in the air.
Yeah.
On the ground though, his standing light is awesome for mix-up because it goes low, but it has the worst reach ever. And when you want to punish someone that's pressuring you and it's doing some sort of a delayed mix-up, Gohan is not great.
Right.
And Bardock, for example, is just gonna reach you from out of nowhere. So as a neutral character is great. Pressure may be a bit better than Bardock, but at the same time you do need a lot of assists to cover your tracks.
Right.
Whereas with Bardock, a lot of stuff he does is so safe.
I think Bardock still needs assists, if I'm being honest. I don't think Bardock solo is much of a threat. Of course, with players like Goichi, any character is a big threat.
Of course, but yeah, like his low light is one of the best in the game.
Like you look at Kazunoko's Gohan and he looks so much scarier than Goichi's Bardock. And that's kind of where I'm coming from.
but Kazunoko has Yamcha's assist, and
that's true.
That plays a big part.
Sure,
that plays a big part in Gohan's gameplay with Kazunoko. I think.
Okay, sure. Yeah. And that's why like discussion makes the tiers what they are.
Yeah, I mean,
would you have any changes? Like, would you argue for? Is someone out of place for you here?
I don't think so. I'm pretty happy where we.
So this is EienRinnegan's tier list. Tune in next week for my tier list.
I'm pretty happy where we, because we kind of met in the middle, and I think I'm pretty happy what we, because you made some, you changed my mind on some characters actually.
Okay.
You made some pretty good points. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with the choices we made. I know if you kind of don't agree with Piccolo, but I do think Piccolo is up there, especially of his Alf mix-up that you don't know what it's gonna be. The 50-50s, it's kind of crazy. Android 21, maybe you don't agree.
No, I don't. Like obviously, Leffen, great player, and that's most of what I know from Android 21. She's got the reach for sure. I think a lot of her mix-ups don't work on a higher level, like the command grab stuff. Like it just doesn't.
Right.
Her greatest strength is definitely she can extend combos like crazy. She can kill any character with 2 touches. But again, like she needs assists. You kill one character and she's not that good anymore.
Right. I mean, if you
again, like everyone can just point me to the match of Leffen versus Goichi, and at the end there it was all 21 versus Bardock, which are 2 characters that I'm saying without assists they're not as scary.
And they did great.
And they did great.
I mean, you can go ahead and maybe.
But how much better would Leffen be playing if you had a Vegeta there instead of a?
Of course,
you know,
but it's the same thing. It's the same thing with every character, honestly. Like some characters need it. I think Bardock needs less assists than Android 21, for example, because of his priorities in general. But like I said, if you want to go ahead and put 21 a bit down the line, and the reason why is I still think that she deserves to be there, but for the same reason that we put Zamasu in there, because we don't see people using him, but we know his potential.
Yeah.
But anyways, we put him.
So Zamasu and Vegito are. I don't think that's fair for Zamasu and Vegito. For Broly, fine. He's been out long enough, and if people haven't been using him, it's because they haven't seen the potential yet or explored it enough. But for Zamasu and Vegito, they've been banned from most tournaments so far.
Right.
So you couldn't even use them. Now on Evo, finally, we'll get to see them.
Right. Okay. But I still think that Android kind of fits the same. I even though like she's been in the game since the beginning, right? Mm-hmm. But I think that she has been underused for sure. And one like Leffen is great with her, and I think we might see. We should see more of her, but we don't.
I'm finding funny everyone that says that Beerus is a lot higher. That's just funny to me. No, just no. Stop it. Beerus is God tier. Right here. God tier. Done.
Is
Beerus rank.
He's not great, man.
This is our tier list. Go ahead and make your own if you think you don't agree. But yeah, I want to say thank you.
Oh man. You wanted to say thank you for what? For watching, for the...
I can't say thank you anymore.
Tragic stuff happening.
Why?
That's why we need sponsors.
Yeah, I got a floppy microphone.
Everything is falling apart in this office.
Got a floppy microphone over here.
Someone asked in chat earlier today if TGN Anime had a job. This is our job. This is why we need you to sponsor.
Yeah, I mean, we're like... I would love to live the dream for another year. Yeah. Basically, I've been living the dream for this past year. But this costs a lot of money, and we can't keep on doing this.
This is your stuff.
Unless, sure. We can't keep on doing this without your help, your money, basically, because this is expensive stuff. And if we reach the end of 2018 and we don't have a considerable number of premium members, people who are becoming sponsors on YouTube or becoming patrons on Patreon, this channel cannot continue because we can't support the costs that renting a studio, editing videos, writing, all the time that we put into the stuff, paying for internet, paying for electricity. All that stuff is expensive. Making videos daily is expensive.
Yeah.
And that's where the money is going towards. And that's why we just launched this Patreon. Do we have any patrons today? Oh, yeah, I'm going to kill someone. I swear I'm going to kill someone. You asked me to do this.
Come on.
But we did get 5 new sponsors today on YouTube.
And this is great.
That's always great.
Like the fact that we started this like 1 year ago, I never thought we could have reached this point where we have like 100 people supporting our channel.
We're growing like crazy. And honestly, I think this channel has promise and potential, and I would like to see it survive for a lot longer. But obviously that only happens if you guys are willing to come forth and support it yourselves. Because with ad revenue, we're not going to get there. It's only with your assist. Oh, with your assist, yeah.
Yeah, with your assist.
Assist.
Be
extend our combos. Extend our channel.
Extend our channel, like Yamcha does. He extends. It would extend the channel for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah. Thank you for understanding. Obviously, I know a lot of you are not able to become sponsors because you don't have the resources, you don't have the money, or you're too young. And I understand that. I only hope you understand that we've been making these videos for free for a very long time. And the videos aren't free to make. You've been watching them for free this whole time, and I want to keep them free for everyone. And I'm just doing some extra stuff for people who decide to become sponsors. Yeah,
we want to reward people who like it's we thank every one of you who watches our videos, but yeah, of course if you can go a bit further and help us, we will give you extra stuff because you deserve it.
Yeah, we're on Discord, we're making tournaments. The PC tournament for Dragon Ball FighterZ is coming soon. Sign-ups are up now. They will expire next Wednesday. And we've just launched the Patreon, man. You've got an example here on Patreon, public for everyone to see. You don't need to become a sponsor or anything to watch this live stream. This is what we do every Monday. This is a Catherine stream, which we're about to end. So if you want to get in on and vote on the next sponsor live stream, go ahead and check out what we're doing here. This is the Patreon page. Again, you don't need to become a patron or sponsor to watch this episode. It's kind of a free sample. And yeah. Other than that, tournaments, play dates whenever I'm available. I play games with you guys, whatever you guys want.
Yeah, we play a lot, and it's great fun.
Any platform.
It's great fun hanging out in Discord with everyone. Everyone is so great. We have a great time with everyone. It's really cool.
Yeah, sure thing. Thank you for watching another Dragon Ball FighterZ live stream. This was a long time coming. You guys have been asking for a tier list for a very long time, and I think we delivered. Here's the final tier list. And here's the game, because now I have to cut the stream, and you can't see the behind the scenes.
Yeah, and also, next week we'll have news on the Pepper stream, which I'm very much looking forward to as well, because
yeah, he's gonna do it for me. He's gonna eat the whole pepper.
He's
gonna eat all the peppers for me. It's gonna be very fun. We're gonna love it so much. My mouth is not gonna burn at all. It's really hot in here.
It is.
I can only imagine what this feels like with peppers.
This is gonna be great, guys. Thank you for this. Thank you a lot for this, for sure.
Have fun in Belgium. Thank you. I am going to Belgium. If you're in Belgium, let me know on Twitter. I'm gonna be around Leuven for most of the time. I might visit Antwerp. So if you want to meet up, let me know. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
I had a stroke again.
Thank you for that.
I had a stroke again.
This is the worst beginning and end of a stream ever.
That is it.
EienRinnegan has to suffer. Oh my god. You guys are the worst.
Bye.